guys, Michael's here. We will eat our wedding anniversary cake. Where's mine? Where's mine? But I think they want to see me eat on the actual cake. So wait,
will you take a bite off of it? Oh yeah. Nice.
Yes. I think that's good there.
You bite first. We got it at a local bakery.
Yes. Oh my god. It's not, is it angel cake, sponge cake? It's a bit heavier than sponge cake.
I went to the bakery and I got an anniversary donut. And when I got home, she said, no, that's not good enough. It has to be a cake. So we got this yummy cake.
The fan was
She's
on.
just turning off the fan.
Sorry guys.
So now you don't have the background noise.
I couldn't understand why I couldn't hear myself. My god.
Yeah, that's better.
What did she say the name of this was, babe?
I don't know. Pound cake with raspberry filling and whipped cream.
It's so yummy. We take a piece to Chelsea.
Yes.
It's still our wedding anniversary, guys. It's almost midnight, so.
And we have to get up early.
Yes.
Not to worry though. If her hair looks a little messed up, it's because, oh, never mind.
I was about to say, guys, before we talk about our day, Michael will tell you how dominant he is.
Well, I like to pretend I'm dominant, but in her case, there's no such thing as anyone being dominant. If you've been following
Guys,
Joanne for some time, that looks yummy too. It's a work of art. If you followed her for some years, you know that if somebody pushes on her, she pushes back twice as hard. So the way to her heart is with honey, not with vinegar. She'd do anything for someone who approaches her nicely. But when someone gets demanding or pushy or mean, a wall goes up. So and they're likely to incur great wrath.
sorry. Someone thought Mike is my husbander because he decides everything.
I don't really decide anything when it comes to her content because Joanne wants to be her authentic self in these videos. Nothing is ever planned or scripted or thought out in advance because, in fact, if we blow it in taping, something goes wrong, she won't do a second take because she says, if I'm not being spontaneous like just the first time, then it's not my authentic self. So what you see is the real her in her videos.
Tell them, babe, what we did today.
We went...
Not everything.
Well,
not everything.
No, okay. Not everything, guys. My cheeks are red. Oh. Well, she'll do a video where she shows our gift exchanges So we each gave each other a couple of gifts. And we each did a homemade. She'll show them in an upcoming video. Then we went down the coast from where we live to, are you going to do a thumbnail? Is that what you're doing? She's taking pictures, guys.
Let's see.
We went down the coast to a really interesting little Oregon town called Bandon. And she doesn't want people to know where we live, but we don't live anywhere close to Bandon. Anyway, they have a nice lighthouse, some beautiful beaches for beach combing. She found many premium agates there. Then we went for a nice dinner and had steak, lobster, salmon, and let's see, she insisted on some, what do you call whipped potatoes? You had a word for it.
Mashed potatoes.
No, you had a word that
Potato mousse.
Potato mousse. And I said, no one will understand what you're asking for if you say potato mousse. And sure enough, we got a blank stare
because
from the waitress.
In Swedish, you say potatis mousse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but we don't say that here, really. So,
mashed potatoes.
Here, a moose is a big animal with antlers, or it's a soft chocolate whipped sort of dessert type thing, but it doesn't apply to potatoes. So anyway, we had this yummy dinner that we shared. She got the salmon, I got steak, ribeye steak, and lobster tail.
I don't like lobster. Every
she
time
didn't really like the lobster, so.
And I didn't like the salmon. It was too lean.
Too lean. Been feeding on
krill,
I think, instead of anchovies and sardines. When they feed on anchovies and sardines, they get more fatty and flavorful. But when they feed on krill, they're kind of bland, and so.
Babe, why is salmon fattier in Sweden?
I guess they're feeding on, what are those fish you have there in Sweden? They eat the small ones.
Sardines?
Nah, they call it something.
But, so it's not because it's colder?
No.
It's so cold there. Maybe they're like getting more fat.
I don't think so.
What did we do more?
Well, we had, of course, a nice drive. We did some stuff.
You have to tell them what happened during the dinner.
Well, we had a beautiful view overlooking. First, we went into this upscale restaurant, and it was only about 5 o'clock, so I thought, we should be able to get in. It's off season now. But they said, oh, sorry, all the tables are booked. But if you want to sit outside on the patio, you can do that. So we did that. That actually
would love that.
That actually was better because the patio looked right over the bay, and we could see the boats fishing and everything.
And this fresh air.
Yeah. So we were the only ones out there, and I thought, oh, good. This will be a nice romantic dinner, right? And Joanne was a little chilly, so she left to go get her coat from the car, and when she got back, the entire patio had filled up with people. But the table right by us had these 2 screaming brats. Okay, can I say brat?
They're
Anyway,
really spoiled.
they were not kids used to any kind of discipline.
One was a baby,
Yeah.
like 1 year old, 2 year, maybe
No,
two.
that baby, that was at least 2.
Two.
And the other kid was goading it. It would shriek at the top of its lungs.
Oh yeah.
No.
Usually Michael exaggerates, but my God, my ear.
Yeah.
Oh God. It could break a glass.
I've been around many 2-year-olds, my own kids, siblings that were much younger, my granddaughter, and none of them do that. So this is just,
Just
parents
boy.
that like to go to $100 dinner restaurant and then kind of like, wreck it for everyone around them because they think it's cute that their little brat,
But inside the restaurant,
it was louder.
yeah, and like stuffy.
I'm glad we sat outside. It was actually very nice overall. The food was very good, although she didn't like the salmon so much.
I won't order salmon here in the States. It's too lean.
Here's what I've learned after 1 year of marriage. Joanne always orders something that she hates. I don't know why. So from now on, I'm ordering for her guys. So I'm going to be dominant, by ordering her food because I always think, why is she getting that? I know she won't like it. So,
No, like I'm hoping it will be fatty.
Yeah. You can't do that with salmon. You never know what you're going to get.
In Sweden, it's always fatty unless you choose lean, and that's more expensive.
If we look a little bit red, it's because we walked on the beach for about 2.5 hours and got a little bit of sun. See, she's got a triangle. We got a little bit of sunburn, but it was a very nice walk and a beautiful beach. Hardly anyone there because the crowds are gone now that it's past Labor Day. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I want Joanne to be the one in these videos. That's who you're here for. So, but she dragged me in, guys, kicking and screaming to this video. So, yeah. What do you think about the cake?
Super yummy.
Is it yummy? Okay.
I would have loved it more if it was sponge cake, but this was good too.
Yeah. So anyway,
I think we can freeze it.
it better be good. It was $20, guys.
My God.
Okay, so
We went in. Michael, like I sent him to this bakery. I told him just get the cake. Just get the cake. And then he came home with donuts.
I thought an anniversary donut was just fine, but she said you failed in your mission.
So he took
Do I have to go with you?
No,
So
he
then
said come with me.
No, I said
and as
come.
soon as we came in, after 1/2 second, he said, I want that.
Yeah, she looked in the case where the cakes were. Really, there was virtually nothing appropriate except for this cake.
Yeah.
The other two were like, what were they? I don't know. Just whipped cream.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So.
In pie. Babe, tell them
pies.
about this couple you saw one day.
Oh, well, when I went the first time, this is so typical of older couples, and so Joanne and I will never, ever be this way. So they go in, right, and they were chatting and arguing and couldn't figure out what they wanted to eat. So finally the lady turns to me and says, if anyone here is ready to order, let me know. So I said, yeah, I'll have one of those and one of those, right? So as she's getting them, I hear the lady going, well, they use, let's see, what kind of palm oil. I don't want anything. She was one of these mean old ladies who will always be unhappy no matter what at any restaurant or anywhere they go. So her poor beleaguered husband says, are you gonna make me sit here and eat something alone in front of you? And she said, yes, what's wrong with that? I don't want anything. So the guy says, what are you gonna? She says, I'll have a piece of pie when I get home, but I want nothing here. So the guy finally rolls his eyes and says, all right, come on, let's go. And they wander out of the store. And I'm thinking to myself,
where did they buy the pie?
no, they had someone at home already, something. They bought nothing at the store after hanging around for some minutes, debating. And this, by the way, is a very highly regarded bakery where everything is super yummy.
The donuts don't have that aftertaste, fat or oil, no.
Yeah, no fatty. So I thought to myself, the lady is missing the point. She's supposed to be going in there, relaxing in the morning with her husband, a cup of coffee and a goodie, whether she likes it or not. But she couldn't bring herself to not be the mean old B word. So I've seen many couples. We were at a restaurant the other day.
I never like that.
Where this old couple was sitting there, hand on their head like this, looking at their phone the entire time. Each one looking at their own phone. Oh, I know you subbies do the same thing, even though you say you don't, but and you know who you are. Okay, so anyway, don't be like that couple, okay? Pay attention to the person with you. That's why they're there. Otherwise, why not just go by yourself, right? So anyway, I'm doing too much talking. This is your video. I have my own channel. Yeah. So we're very tired, worn out. So then when we got home, let's see, what did we? You chatted for a while on the phone. Oh, I edited her other video and uploaded it. What was it? The pancakes.
Pancake cake.
And then she wanted to go for a walk, and I said, you know, it's like 10 p.m. or almost. And I said, if we do that, we won't have time for very many other activities. And so, no, I mean, like, you know, watching a movie on TV. So, you know, anyway, or the U.S. Open tennis, right? So, oh wait, we didn't watch either of those. So anyway, yeah, now we're having a yummy Masarap piece.
I think we can put it in the freezer.
Freezer, yeah.
If you put it.
But we have to cut a big hunk off for Chelsea first.
Yeah. No, you should be afraid of a big piece.
Well, a medium piece then. Right. Can I go now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm so done. I actually am very aggressive and dominant, but in my normal life, I've always been in positions of management and micromanaging everything around me, but with her it just doesn't work with her. I mean, it's like if you start pushing on her, she just pushes back 3 times harder. So I've learned.
He tries to dominate me, guys.
Yeah. Good luck, I say. You know, have you ever tried to dominate a porcupine? Or, you know, so anyway,
we're both dominant in different ways.
Both
I think
type A. Yeah.
I'm never violent and you are never violent, so
yeah, that's right, we don't. And we're not even violent when we argue. We get a little heated, but there's no like yelling of insults or anything like some couple. You know, we stay on topic, you know, maybe about 10 times longer than I'd like to. But anyway, Joanne likes to argue. That's her entertainment. It's like debate, she calls it. Debate, yeah. Debate this.
And I interrogate and I want facts, no BS. I hate BS.
And and her definition of facts is confess. Confess the evil that I'm accusing you of right now. That's her definition of facts, right? So.
No, I would tell
We're
him.
trying to flirt with that coffee girl. I know you were. And,
No, I would tell him, prove your case. Don't BS me. I want you to prove you're innocent.
It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. So she missed that part. Maybe she's not used to the American justice system because in the Philippines, the new president Duterte says, "Yep, you're guilty until proven innocent." So yeah. So anyway,
No, you don't get the trial.
no, they just haul you away in the middle of that. Okay. Anyway, we're not there. Don't worry.
This is like international now.
I'm just kidding. Okay, I don't mean it. All right. So anyway. All right, guys, I'm gonna disappear so she can say goodbye. You have to say goodbye now. It's late. That's why she can't keep a straight face.
Bye, guys. I hope you like my
Don't you think she's cute?
our wedding cake anniversary.
I'm gonna go ear to ear and say that she's very cute.
Okay, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT. Please go to my husband's ASMR channel also, Michael Soothing ASMR, and to my daughter's 2 channels, Ariaville and Art and Beauty Freak. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.